gang, it's Leda Lum here to discuss Berberine, a truly anti-aging supplement. We're hearing a lot about it right now because there's over 4,000 studies on PubMed right now about how it's comparable to Metformin and a truly anti-aging supplement. Let's discuss. We're all about anti-aging here, you guys, and if you're into this type of thing, supplements, anti-aging skincare, and discussions, hit subscribe so you can be notified when I put up videos and do lives. And recently I've been very interested in Dr. David Sinclair, who's doing a lot of research on anti-aging and what helps anti-aging, NMN and NR, and a few other supplements I want to do videos on. One thing David Sinclair does is he takes metformin at night. He's not diabetic. Metformin's a drug for diabetes to help with his blood sugar levels. And blood sugar levels seem to be the root of a lot of aging and disease, really. And so I was curious, I'm like, there's got to be an alternative. I know that's cinnamon and green tea, and there's a lot of other stuff that's herbs that are supposed to help with your blood sugar levels. Then my husband found berberine. It's helpful for lowering your blood sugar. It's helpful for doing a lot of different things. Besides that, helps with your ATP. There's just so many things we're going to discuss, you guys. But the most interesting thing that berberine does is it's an AMPK booster. Now, a lot of anti-aging research right now is studying AMPK within your mitochondria, like the energy in your cells, every cell in your body, and how to augment that and work with that, because as we age, that diminishes and is the root of aging. So berberine in a lot of studies acts a lot and even better in some studies than metformin, and it doesn't have the same side effects. So the main thing berberine's helping with is diabetes. It helps with your insulin resistance. And a major big thing it does is it improves your cholesterol profile. In a lot of studies, it lowered the bad cholesterol and increased the good cholesterol. Does a bunch of different things. It's good for your gut health. It helps with your heart. It's used in Ayurvedic medicine a lot for heart issues, Chinese medicine. It helps with arrhythmia and heart failure. It helps protect your brain cells. It protects the beta cells in your pancreas from cell death. It's basically a great anti-aging supplement that cuts to the root of a lot of aging symptoms and diseases. This is very fascinating to me because berberine seems to be a supplement that's cheap. You can find it on Amazon. It's a bunch of formulas. I'm not sure if this is the best or anything. This is just the one he chose. So let's discuss the AMPK, which is the most interesting because AMPK boosting is what a lot of anti-aging research is about right now. So let's discuss that. Berberine activates AMPK in your cells. It's an enzyme. I can't remember what that acronym stands for. But it's basically AMPK enzyme is the energy master in every single cell. And that's what metformin does as well. It helps regulate the AMPK in the cells, which is why all the anti-aging research is looking at metformin as possibly the first anti-aging drug. Whoa. And there's very few supplements that activate AMPK, and berberine is one. Yes. Berberine is found in golden seal, barberry, Oregon, grape. It's yellow, it's bitter, it's found in a few different things. They're just this cool yellow, it looks like turmeric-ish. And also like milk thistle a bit. Isn't that interesting? A lot of the studies show people taking 1,500 milligrams. That'd be 3 of a lot of the different berberines out there a day. And you want to spread it out, throughout the day. And usually take it with meals because that's when your blood sugar tends to spike. You also want to ramp up a little slowly. I kind of got a little excited and took, one day I took like 4 and I had a little bit of the run. So you want to ramp up slowly, maybe take 1, maybe take then 2 next week, up to 3. And you don't always have to take them all the time. Like some people I heard were alternating, 1 week berberine, 1 week turmeric. It's up there with turmeric as the most amazing herb. Through a study with 116 people over 30 days that took 1,500 milligrams, that's 3 pills of these a day, and they weren't doing anything else, and they had an average of 5 pounds lost. So it's definitely good if you're wanting to lose weight to check this out, that's for sure. A lot of bodybuilders are taking a berberine right before bed so that they wake up in that extreme fasted state that's almost ketogenic, but they don't have to go through the different cycles so that they're blood glucose levels are low. Or if you're eating a super carby, probably blood spiking meal, take it with a berberine and that'll really help your blood sugar levels. And it seems to be an appetite suppressant for for a lot of people. Like they're not as hungry. Very interesting. A lot of studies are showing it helps with metabolic syndrome. Like it helps with decreasing big gut syndrome, basically. So it's decreasing bad fats, and actually it's helping good fats, like the brown fats in our bodies, which we have less and less of as we age. It's increasing those, which is good fats. It's got a huge amount of alkaloids, a huge amount of antioxidants, helps for PCOS syndrome, which is another thing that metformin is prescribed for. Diabetes, gastrointestinal infections, really great at cleaning out your colon and getting rid of fungus and candidas and bacteria and yeast and even protozoas and parasites in your gut. It's very helpful for colitis and gastrointestinal issues, help healing the gut lining. Good bacteria actually love berberine, especially the ones that help heal the lining of your gut. The bacteria that help the lining of your gut be nice and slippery, getting rid of the bad stuff, and actually is good for the good bacteria, which is awesome. Osteoporosis, it helps with bone density. Really helpful for inflammation in your joints and inflammation in your gut, which is where a lot of diseases come from. It also helps with heart disease and high blood pressure and immune challenges. It's really a cure-all, it seems. Gee. It's helpful for your kidneys. It helps clear out your liver. It helps your brain. Studies in China show that it helped with Alzheimer's and dementia and helped with oxidization of your brain cells. I mean, that's a big deal. So it's helping inhibit fat storage. It doesn't have the side effects of metformin. Metformin can prevent the absorption of vitamin B12, muscle pains and abdominal pains, and the increase of lactic acid in your body, so it can like acidify, and upper respiratory symptoms. Those are all metformin side effects, which berberine doesn't have. Helps with depression, helps increase serotonin levels and noradrenaline. Amazing. It helps prevent DNA damage in your cells. Lots of studies on how it might help with cancer and inhibiting cancer cells, various different cancers. So because this is AMPK activating, it's a super anti-aging. And AMPK directly influences your brain cell energy and repair and the whole maintenance of your brain cells. AMPK is basically critical for regulating your cellular energy, including the lipids, glucose, and energy balance. It's just like a switch in your body. The AMPK enzyme is the master energy switch in every single cell of your body. That's why it is in the forefront of interest for anti-aging research right now. It's a super anti-aging pill. Berberine in human studies has been shown to actually augment and synergistically work with milk thistle to help detox the liver. Berberine helps support cell cycle arrest. Cell cycle arrest is basically when a cell has DNA damage and it realizes it needs to stop replicating until the damage is repaired. Berberine helps support apoptosis, and apoptosis is when a cell is damaged enough that it realizes it has to take itself out, so it's not going to create more damage to surrounding cells. And this happens a lot in your body every day. There's 0.2% of your body's cells that take themselves out of circulation every day, and berberine helps make sure that this is an organized system. And anything we can do to help support the cell's energy is really good for our cells long term and for our longevity and anti-aging, you guys. Metformin in the last 10 years has had a lot of attention by anti-aging research because of how it activates the AMPK pathways. There's lots of studies now of how metformin may even help with cancer and might even be the first anti-aging drug. And berberine also activates AMPK but without the side effects. So like most supplements, they say not to, if you're nursing or pregnant, you might want to check with your doctor. You might want to check with your doctor with any supplement, you guys, especially if you have an issue or disease. But this is very promising. It's cardiovascular health, all these different things, supporting your blood sugar levels. Ramping up slowly, I think, is a good idea. Maybe take one with a meal, see how it goes. And then next few days, take two. And maybe you don't have to take it all the time. And if you're trying to lose weight or work with your blood sugar levels, cholesterol levels, it's a great thing to do. And it's really helped, my experience with it is it definitely helped regulate my bowels. I can see how it's feeding the good bacteria, which I take a lot of probiotics, I eat fermented foods every day. But this, I can tell it's helping good bacteria that produce more mucoid, kind of the slipperiness. It's really good for your gut lining. And you can tell that this is helping with that. Like it's just, things are smooth. You know what I mean? So if you're working with your cells in your body, you're working with the cells of your skin. Like you want to work with the whole anti-aging. This is systemically anti-inflammatory. It's going to help your whole body, you guys. It's really awesome. So there you guys, I've been wanting to talk about Berberine for a while. You don't necessarily have to get this brand. There's a few different brands. I'm going to link to a few other informative videos down in the description, as well as some formulas that looked great to me on Amazon. What's your experience with Berberine? Have you been taking it? Have you experienced some weight loss, some energy increase, anything? Well, I'm sure there'll be lots of discussions in the comments about questions and answers. You guys definitely check it out. There's usually a wealth of information from other people. Let's do it. There you go, guys. My latest favorite anti-aging. Have a handful of them in your pocket for when you go out to eat. That's what I'm doing. So that's it, gang. The latest in anti-aging supplements. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Or I hope that you... that let's discuss in the description. Let's discuss in the where they have low blood glucose, ketogenic, almost fasted state without edge anti-aging studies. Even amoeba, or even protozoas, and there's a cell that has DMA, so it's definitely good for weight and help the sort of slippery mucoid. Hey gang, it's Leda. I'm here to discuss it can improve your, there's a lot of things, there's over 500 different studies, over 400,000, there's over because there's in the past 5 years there's been 5. Hey gang, it's Leda.